In 2002, a footballing record was set that will almost certainly never be broken. In Madagascar, a match between AS Adema and SO L'Emyrne finished 149-0. But the match was not a one-sided thrashing, but rather a protest against the match officials. So just how did this bizarre situation come about? The match was part of a playoff series to decide the champion of Madagascar. 4 teams entered a round-robin group, and SO L'Emyrne, also known as SOE, were the defending champions of Madagascar, and they entered the group hoping to retain their crown. In SOE's penultimate game against DSA Antananarivo, they knew that anything other than a win would put them out of the title race. SOE were leading until late in the game, but then the referee awarded a penalty to DSA, which was converted. The match finished 2-2, and SOE had surrendered their crown. They would play one last game against AS Adema, the side who had just been confirmed champions as a result. SOE were utterly furious at the decision, and they believed that they deserved to go into the match against Adema with a chance to seal the title, but now they were there to fill up the numbers. They blamed biased refereeing for the decision and wanted to make a statement. SOE travelled to their match against Adema for what many believed would now be a formality. However, SOE, still incensed by a decision against them, decided to make a statement. As soon as SOE got the ball, they immediately put it into their own net. As soon as they kicked off, they did so again. SOE would continue putting the ball into their own net for the rest of the game, in a statement against the decision that had denied them a win, whilst Adema players and the referee stood and watched in shock. Adema failed to touch the ball again, whilst the crowd stormed the ticket office, demanding a refund. SOE scored own goals at a rate of 1 every 36 seconds, and in the end, the game finished Adema 149, SOE 0. The authorities quickly cracked down on those involved. SOE's coach was banned for 3 years, and a number of the club's players were banned from the rest of the season, whilst the rest of the players were given a warning. The referee of the match was not punished, as it was felt the situation was out of his control. Meanwhile, the Madagascar Football Federation was even dissolved for a period as a result of the protest. SOE have not been crowned champions of Madagascar since, but they will forever hold a unique place in the history of football. There has never quite been a moment in football like this one, and the game is recognised by the Guinness World Records as the highest ever scoring football match. It is virtually impossible that this record will ever be broken again, no matter how controversial a refereeing decision occurs. However, if such a protest against refereeing happens again, your friend and Hubble narrator wonders if it'll be something to do with Mike Dean.